Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode 16 of our Valheim series here on my channel. It's great to have you all back, and we're gonna just go straight into it today. No niceties. We're in the snow biome, and we are joined once again by. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, that's quite sick.
Yeah.
He's back.
How are we all doing? Oh, actually, I'll hide that one because that's.
Yeah. But basically, guys, we're going to straight into this because we're in the snow biome. We're finding things, and look what we're finding. We're finding dragon eggs. Now, Robert's been explaining to me that we need 3 of these. Is that correct?
Yes, 3 of them to summon the 4th boss.
And chuck some stone away, and I should have to pick it up now. Oh no, let's get rid of some more
Way
stuff.
too heavy.
Nearly. Yes, there we go. Cool.
Nice. Well,
But yes, we are in the snow biome, and we're doing cool things. And we also, even to go even more into it, we have our wishbones equipped. Now we got the wishbone from, where was that? For that from bone mass, was it?
yes, so it was the reward from bone mass, basically.
And this is going to help us find silver. Now we might not find any silver in this little small patch of snow, but we might do. We don't know. We have covered most of it, but I think we should go this way a little bit, Rob. No?
Yeah.
Try
We
and...
probably do want to shoot back to your temporary base because
It's night time.
we can't carry these eggs.
Yeah.
We can't actually carry anything else. So.
Okay, well let's go back then. But yeah, guys, so we are in the snow biome, and what we're going to do is we're going to keep searching around for some silver and some more drakes and things. We are in the land of the drakes now. Let's see if we can get a shot on camera. Here we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look in the snow. Oh, missed. Oh, I hit it. I think it's seen me already.
I'll take the shot.
Very
nice.
But yeah, we are gonna just crack on this episode. We're gonna try and see as much as we can get done in a shorter of an episode as well, if we can. So we'll be back once we've got, hopefully, some silver in our sights. Okay, so actually back at the base, because you might see that we've got some different armor on. We now have iron armor on the leggings and the chest, and we are now going to quickly make ourselves the new Huntsman Bow. I haven't got enough birchwood. Cut that. That. That was shit. That recording.
Okay, maybe get the supplies first.
Okay, so we are back at the base because it's actually time to make something new. Where is it? Here we go, the Huntsman Bow. We need 10 feathers, 2 deer hide. So let's get our 10 feathers. We need some deer hide. I can't remember how many it said actually. And then some 20 iron. Bloody hell. Thankfully, we have a lot of iron now. And there we go. Where is it? Huntsman Bow. Oh yes. Yeah, it looks good. Now, can I upgrade this already? What do I need to do to upgrade it? Oh my god, you need a lot more iron to do that. Right, we'll just stick with it as it is, because it should be better than the other one. And it's time to retire the old bow. It's done us well, the old fine wood bow. It's been very good for a long, long time, but it is time for it to make a move. There we go. Right, back to the biome. Okay guys, so we're actually in a bit of a different snow biome. We're quite far up and towards the swamp again. We have one of our portals here, but my wishbone is pinging.
Yeah, very exciting stuff.
Here we go. Where is it?
So, as you can probably guess, it will ping faster and faster the closer you are.
Oh, it was getting faster over here.
Okay. We're gonna drake over there. Long shot.
Ooh, how did that miss him? Hit him once.
Oh my god.
Oh,
We're
bro, come
shooting
back.
terribly, mate. Oh, there's one of. Oh no.
What is that?
Oh, it's a Gorilum. Yeah.
Guys, we're having everything happen today. Oh, that's doing no damage to him. Right, I'll get the Drake quickly.
I'll just try and block everything.
I don't know how I can do any damage to this guy.
I can't remember what he's weak to. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it's not arrows.
It's not.
I can tell you that for free. Yeah,
Okay,
you're doing
it's hardly
good
hitting
damage.
me.
Yeah, you're
I'll
doing
just
well.
tank it.
I'll let you just do that whilst I go and find the silver. Cheers, Rob.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, actually, you may as well. I'll be right there.
I think he's actually almost like guarding the silver there. It feels like.
Maybe.
Oh, another one of these
Got him down
twats.
there. Ow, you mother.
Right.
Oh, I got a Drake on my ass as well.
Yeah, I'll help. I'll help in a minute. Hang on.
It's right there.
Oh, how are you not dead, mate? There's one down.
Oh, I've got some dots. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, he's coming over to you. Arch.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm okay. Keeping an eye. Got the Drake.
Nice.
You keep going, Rob, yeah? Good work, mate.
Yeah, no. Cheers for the help.
Well done. Right, we're pinging fast now. Here we go.
Alright, nice.
We were. Is it like underground or something?
Ouch. Yeah, it is. Oh, he's slapping me up a bit.
Oh, we're pinging fast here.
Yeah, you probably start digging down.
I want the silver.
I'm gonna die.
Ooh. You're gonna die?
No, don't worry, I'm just joking. So, Arch, this is what he dropped. There you go.
And I brought the wrong pickaxe. Fantastic.
Oh no, do you need 9 pickaxe?
Yeah, I left it at home. Well, guys, we have the silver, but we can't mine it. So,
Wait, have you made a 9 pickaxe?
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little marker here saying silver for when we actually remember to be smart and bring along some correct tools. So that is very cool.
What I find is to mine all around it, and then it just makes, because it can stretch quite far.
Okay, we'll quickly do that. So we'll be back with you guys in just a second. Okay, guys. So we have been doing a lot of exploring. We've got a lot of stuff. We have trophies for wolves. We have obsidian. The new bow's been good, but I am still dying to wolves pretty easily. But we have just stumbled across this. Where is it? Ooh.
How close is it?
Not bad. Pretty close. It's just here.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. Onion onion seeds. That's good.
That is good. Yeah. Onion. You
I've
can
got
make
some
onion
more
soup, which is a very
obsidian,
good
and I've got. That's pretty good. Okay, so we're back. Now, for you, that's only a little cut. For me, that's been about 4 weeks. So I do apologise for the delay in videos going up at the moment. I've got a very, very busy lifestyle going on, including a lot of training for my marathon. Why is it such a dark colour? Yeah, happy. So, we're going to get back into it. Today is April the 11th, so that's how big the wait has been. So I do apologise, but yes, we're here. Let's crack on. As it's the middle of a video for you, I won't go on about some weird sob story about things not working, but you might be going, why does your base seem a bit empty? Aren't you missing something? Yes, we are missing our 2 friends. I'd love to make up a story saying, glitched out, things didn't work, but no, I was an idiot. Can't really see any differences here, can you? No, basically, long story short, I had a couple of trolls come along to play, and yeah, they wrecked part of the base, which I've kind of half built back up now. I stupidly let my wolves go, thinking, oh, they'll do great damage against the trolls. Trolls killed them. Both of my wolves are dead. So at some point, we're going to have to go back to our taming pit. And yeah, we'll get there. We'll sort it out. We'll do more taming. But it means that there's 2 things for you to do right now. One of them, well, they both have the same core, which is basically protection. One of them is to build that shelter over my boars. Keep my boars safe from drakes. Build this all up around here. I'm trying to think of a nice way to do it. Stop people constantly destroying my workbench here, but protect these guys, because these guys need to be protected. Little piggies. No. So we have Chop, we have Wilbur, we have Lagatha, and Boromir. And they're all in here. And I'll leave those down here for these guys. And yeah, okay. Whoa, there's been an update. Look at the bottom right hand of the screen. Look at this, is new. It used to be, I should have pointed it at my screen again. God, I stopped pointing at screen. The the secondary attack block, that's all in a big line now rather than it used to be piled on top of each other, if I am not mistaken. But yeah, so what we're going to do, without further ado, is go and gather a load of wood. We've got loads of core wood, so it's now time to go and get a load of normal wood. And we are going to try and make a cool looking shelter. I have no idea how or what it's going to look like, but we'll figure something out. Yeah. So after talking to myself for about 5 minutes, which is great when you have your mic muted, we have about, how many stacks do we have in here now? Oh, 6.5 stacks, just shy of, which should be enough to get this all done. So, how do I want to do this? I've got the idea of building this up, but then having a shallow roof. I think that is the shallow one there, isn't it? Where's the shallow one again? That is the shallow one there, isn't it? It's all moved because like they've got a bigger interface on here now as well. Yeah, look at this. It's much wider now. That's strange. Anyway, yes, this is the correct one, isn't it? Yeah, it's a low roof. So I'm thinking of having that, like, I can't really place it out in the air, but yeah, halfway out here. So if I was to do just a thin walkway, or do I want a big walkway? I think just a thin walkway should be... 1.5 might complicate things. Shouldn't do actually. Shouldn't do because it's 1.5. Just one side. We'll see what happens. Because it may just be like a slope barn that goes up a long way here and then down a short way other side maybe. That could be quite fun. I haven't done anything like that yet. So I need to get this cart out of the way. But let's just get my idea flowing. Bloody cart. Anyway, so what I'm thinking is now with some core wood, probably the short one. Now where is that going? Is that in the ground properly? It's blue. But yes, I'm thinking of a nice walkway in here. We could gravel the or pave the walkway. Could be quite nice. So I'm thinking that's plus that. We then have. That's just too big, isn't it? Yeah, way too big. So we'll just go for that. I'd like to have a little bit more than that there, because then 1.5. That'd be ideal. We don't have that. So then what I'm thinking is it is just like this. Going up. Let's see if I can get one more on there before we go and sleep. It needs to come out by one more as well, I think. That's why it might need to be higher than this. So it's too much of a narrow walkway. It's quite a cute little walkway. Just path down that side here, means you can walk down the side. It means we're really covered in here and quite cozy actually. So yeah, why not? Let's keep it like this. This is going to be the idea. And then it's going to come out. I don't think I want to curve it with it though. So you just come out and we can leave like some storage in here or something underneath. I'll have to flatten this out a little bit in here. Get rid of these bumps. It could come all the way out. That should be okay now actually because it's almost in the ground for now. Is that the one? No, it's up to... It's not quite, is it? I wonder if I can get this to come out properly. That's along it, isn't it? Just trying to see where I have to come up to. So it is that. That's interesting to know. Okay, so then we can actually just for now go up by 1. I will go and sleep in a minute. Should be the same on the other side. And then down by 1. And that's roughly now copied on either side. So it means this is all go, this stuff here. But it just means that in this interior bit here, we can fill this out here. We're quite narrow in things, so we could definitely wall this back end off here, up to here. Have like an indoor pen area. with some braziers up and things. Maybe open it a little bit to the other side there, not too much, just to keep some air coming in. Obviously the sunrise comes there, the sunset comes over there. So maybe is it bad on covering the sunset? No, they're pigs, they don't need a sunset. Anyway, that's the idea. Let's sleep and let's get building it. Okay, so 10 minutes later we have a fairly rough frame of what I'm thinking about. Now, I am contemplating doing something at the sides here. I'm not sure what yet. Whether it's just an overhang or I do some sort of funky Viking thing, which may or may not work. I don't know. It must be like 45 degrees out here and then the narrowest possible here. Unsure. But in the meantime, this is what I'm kind of thinking, you know. So we'll have a slight overhang over the crops here, which I quite like. You can always pretend that when it rains, it runs off the rain onto our crops. Speaking of our crops, you might have noticed we did plant our onions. And look at these. Actually pretty realistic, because that's exactly what onion seeds look like with the flowers. Ours are growing quite nicely at the moment in real life. But yeah, things are going well here. So, as I say, we've got this little area under here now. It's going to be pretty tight under here, but I like it. I think it's been cozy. We will wall this area off. As I say, I'll probably come out a little bit more maybe. And maybe not even like wall it off, but maybe just try and, I don't know, put some fencing down. So, probably not steel girders, but maybe the classic sort of wall. You know, we could definitely do this sort of wall to this height. We'll see. We'll come to that when we come, you know, when we get to that stage. But yeah, for now, I think I'm going to quickly whack this roof in. It shouldn't take long at all. I do need to figure out what's that? A crystal? What? That's because Rob gave me crystals. That's exciting. Anyway, focus. We can now then start getting our roof in. And this, if I place things correctly, should be done in a jiffy. So I'll be right back with you momentarily. We're actually back with you straight away. You've probably even heard my mute button going off, because I'm actually interested. Oh, it's the wrong elevation, damn it. I'm really excited. No, hang on. We could do a couple of these as well. Now you might be looking at me going, why the hell are you putting stairs in here? Just to get some light into here. Now it's not gonna, the rain can't go through here, so that's not a problem. I'm trying to think how many of these I want. Is that enough? Maybe. I'll just do, you know, a couple on each. It just could be a fun idea, you know, just go with it for a second. Just because I would like to get some light in here, otherwise it's going to be quite dark inside. Now we will, as I say, have braziers in here, making it look all pretty, but if we don't have any of this, then we'll lose all the natural light, and it will end up being a little bit dark in here. So we'll give it a go. As I say, we can always take it out and change it if we want to in the future, but it might just bring a little bit more light. Pigs, clearly not me, but the pigs. So do I do it one more down? I don't know. I think that's just a bit nicer, really, isn't it? Just kind of breaks it up a little bit. It's a little bit woody underneath, but yeah, when we get the light in, it's going to look great, I think. And then I say we'll get a little door in here. I don't think we can fit a proper door in here. Could do one of these. Could do. But if we can't do one of those, we could just do a proper wooden door like that. Who knows? We'll figure it out as we go along. But yeah, let me get the roof on the other side done, and we'll start contemplating the walls. Okay, and just to let you know, in case you didn't see it, this doesn't work. You can't do the overhang. It doesn't look that great. It just looks a bit tacky, really. I mean, you can definitely try and say it looks okay, but I'm not really feeling it this time. In which case, I think we'll probably just do an overhang, maybe. But I don't really like it, so we'll get rid of that, and we'll get rid of that, and that should drop them all off of me. And we'll get rid of that one. Okay, so we've had an idea. And if I can find some... Yes. This could be good. Now, the reason why I'm doing bronze nails is a certain thing requires bronze nails. Now, wood shutters, I thought could add a bit of extra dimension to here. Now, you can see I've actually extended it out by 2. What I'm thinking here is having just a couple of wooden shutters. Actually, might do less than that. Get that. We'll just probably just do that there, and where are they? And then get those open, and then we can close this up afterwards as well. So just have this going up through the roof, like so. That's not right. Come on. There we go. That's the one. Try and grab that piece of wood. I want that piece of wood, please. Thank you. And there we go. So there, and then we'll probably just fill this in. I could almost squeeze a little gate in here if you wanted to. A little sideways entrance. It's quite fun, actually. Why not? Is this end here too heavily on its own, though, now as well? These are the things I've got to think about. Let's get that in. As I say, you could literally just have a little door here. Is it too exposed to the elements? Will a drake get in here? Well, there's only one way to really find out, and that is... Oh, that could be really nice there. Or is it silly to want a wooden gate, an iron gate here? A gate on an angle, that could be quite fun. Or am I now being silly? I'm probably being silly at this point. I feel like it needs to be just a small gate now. Doesn't really feel like there's much need for a big gate here. You know, it just means, you know, there's a little bit of an entrance here into it, so we can have some storage along the back here, and we'll close this up. It's not too bad, is it? I don't mind this at all. It's quite cute, actually. And the berry bush. This will go, obviously. This will be gone. Just have a little back entrance into the... I'll have to duplicate the gate here and close this off here. How would that look? Does that look a bit weird? I actually almost prefer that. Unsure. But let's close this up and let's see how this looks. Okay, so I think we're looking pretty good in here now. We have our little shutters looking pretty. We have a little fence in here. Now we are potentially a little open to the elements here. Now if that is the case, we will put the door here and we'll just close this off. We'll even potentially put a wall across here. I don't know, I'm not too sure about this yet, but we'll see. But we now have a little barn leaning over. We've got to do the entrance now, but these guys are all safe. And as you can see, the sun is indeed coming through. Look at that, beautiful. So there is some light on the subject for these guys. Now, all we're going to do now is close off on this bit, really. I'm not sure if I want to close it off as much as that one, but I might have to. Plus we have a little entrance here to figure out. Now I'm tempted to put it back how it was and then just build around it, because I know it wasn't pretty, but it was just quite nice, really. You know, keep the build the same and all that. Make sure this is the right way. Excuse me, boars, can you stop moving me? Start moving me. And so yeah, it's in no way, shape or form a pretty entrance, but it's just one that's been here, you know. Honestly, that could be just okay like that. I mean, we could, as I say, maybe do a slight overhang by one on this side, maybe to cover up the barn bit here. I mean, why not? So if we quickly just go this one, I keep hiding this underneath it, so it just takes me a while to get this out of the way. So let's get it properly out of the way. And we'll then have to get a nice entrance or path down the outside of this. This lines up quite nicely there, so this is kind of nestled between the two. I like that a lot. So we need that on the ends, and we're just doing it by one this time. That is the wrong thing. Why did it let me grab that? There we go. And hopefully... Ooh, that connects to the tree. That really helps us, actually. I kind of need to get up there. That's the tough thing right now, is how on earth... How on earth, indeed, or just jump up and try and find this, like so. Bring it down the other side, close it off, put a couple of roof pieces in. You could also do the overhang over the farm at some point as well. I think that was correct. I couldn't actually see it properly. I'm using the wrong one. Oh, that's why it was an angle. There we go. I think that's right. I think that's right. We are just hoping at this point. Oh, come on. As if we needed two more. There we go. It's quite cute actually, isn't it? Just grab those two there. So in doing that, we've kept our original entrance, which is nice. As I said, we're going to get some braziers here, definitely. You can also see in there, which is nice. All the boards are doing well. We now need to quickly fix this entrance. So to do this, I want to get some core wood on the ground if possible. Like so. Maybe if I come across by one like that and then put this on the end. In the same manner, that might look a bit better. There we go. And then we just bit of a height difference here, isn't there? It's too high. Maybe I could just go off here. Would that be okay? No? Too narrow now? Probably. So if I went... No, I've got no idea where that is now, so let's try and smoothen this out a little bit. Let's try and see the end of it. There it is. And then go for the big fella off there. That's much better. If I can just pop him there, I think that is looking pretty good. And then we'll grass up around here. We then now have our little tools here. Got our tree going through still. Braziers on here. We can go through into our barn, which will be lit up as well. We have our little wooden shutters, which we can close up if it's really horrible out there. But until then, we'll leave that there. And yeah, I think our barn Is that looking a little bit better? I can probably get rid of this now. Hoping it's all going to be strong enough. Anything's going to collapse now? Nope, no, we're good. And from this side... You know what, it's not too bad actually. There's a few pieces to pick up off the top. But other than that, I don't actually mind it too much. As I say, we could definitely go off the front here a bit more if we wanted to, but actually at the moment, I don't think it looks too bad at all. Right, let's get to daytime. Let's get some harvesting going. Okay, so it's time to put down the forge. This is obviously just the one from inside, just whilst we quickly put a couple of these fellas down. Now, I think people pointed out to me that these needed to be undercover for them to work, which is why I kept going out, I think. Or it was actually the opposite way around, and actually it was actually too close. I can't remember. It was too close to some wood. Anyway, a sconce, not a brazier, whatever I've been calling it. But, there we go. Let's fill it out with resin. Lovely jubbly. Let's got the one inside there, which we'll fix in a minute. Then in here, I'd like to have one definitely over this side. Ah, these guys are scared of fire actually, aren't they? So I need to be careful of that a little bit. So maybe here. Don't want them to be scared by fire. I think it's these guys that get scared by fire. But we'll just be careful. So maybe that's enough. I don't want to put one over here if they are scared of fire. But at the same time, this one should probably come down now. Maybe we do put one on the other side of this door here. It's probably too many too close to each other. You could put one here, I suppose. I'm hoping that won't scare them off anymore. Too much. I might add some fuel. There we go. So hopefully at night time this should be looking quite nice in here. And cosy, fairly well covered. We can always cover this off as we say. And yeah, looking pretty good. Let's get some berries for these guys. At some point. I don't know which I've got more berries of, is blueberries or other berries. But let's take the forge back in. Let's then harvest. And then, I think, to finish off, we can have either a time lapse or I'm just going to try and dig a load of this trench because we need to do it. It needs to happen ASAP. You guys have been bugging me for it for ages, and yes, you are absolutely right. As always, you guys are amazing, so thank you. I feel like I ended up with more copper than less. Anyway, don't know how that's worked out. Anyway, let's get rid of all this stuff. We don't need that anymore. We tried to use up some of our resin, but not all of it. Oh, that's why. You need to put your bleeding forge down, Archie. You silly willy. That's why the stone had appeared in your thing. Can I do it yet? You need to turn the wood back that you chucked away. Well done, well done. Put that back. I can't remember which way around we had it, but that looks about right. Yeah, that's the right way around. Okie dokie. Let's get some harvesting done. Excited to see what these onions are like. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. It's a beautiful day for everything. Wow. Let's harvest it up. Okay, so how many are we going to have? And here we go for the onion seeds. That's exciting. That's the wrong button. There we go. Oh my goodness. Wow. So these all need to be planted, which we'll do in a minute. I need to go and get my cultivator. But yeah, before we do that, I just want to grab you guys' attention just for the last bit of this episode, which is digging a trench. Go away. I'm trying to explain something and you're not helping. Here we go. Okay, so trench. We're going to do it up against here. So probably leave a little bit of space between, as in like literally up to here, distance between that and this, just to make sure there's some gaps. Then we're going to do a trench all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up to here. So these trees, I tried to make a gateway, but it didn't really work, so we'll cut these down. And we'll keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, all the way along here, basically all the way around to the end. And then, we're probably going to try and build like a wall. I'd like to build a wall and then fill the inside up with dirt. And can I create a tier? A new tier from which we can flatten things out from. And that's going to be the next start of the base. Now I was just thinking about this because I had been thinking about it beforehand, and the garden is too small. So I want to make a tiered garden. So we've got that one just here, and I thought we could make another one in here. Get a nice high level here going up, and just flatten this whole area out, border off with some walls and make it look pretty, like it's a tiered garden. And yeah, see how that looks. So without further ado, I could just start doing this. Now, I know I'm within one of these big shipwreck things, which is what this whole stone oval thing is. It's like a... So I might come across a chest at some point, but we'll see. I'm not going to do it right by the water straight away. But I kind of want to get a rough depth going. And then what I'd love... Are we in water? We're in water. That is not helpful. Right, let's go further up here. But water will be good to fill it at some point. Let's get rid of this one. I would like to get a rough depth of you guys to try and get rough depth for you guys to see, and then I want you guys to say, is it deep enough? We're going to go straight into water here, aren't we? All the way. Because of the angle of this, it's quite tricky. This could be a nightmare. Don't build close to the coast, guys. So we could actually go with the shape, maybe. It could be filled with water, this. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Whoa! That's exciting. Did I already find it? And then yeah, we're just going to go. So I won't do any more of this because I don't think you guys want to be seeing this. But this sort of depth here is what I'm thinking. Unfortunately, I don't want it to constantly go down to water height and then be stuck in the water all the way. But it's basically going to turn into a moat then at this point, for the first bit anyway. But yeah, we'll do this then. And we'll get this dug out all the way around to over there. Try and make it look pretty. Potentially put some walls either side of it, put some bridges over it, even line it with some logs. Try and make it look pretty, really, if we can. A pretty moat. And yeah. So guys, I think we're going to call the episode there. Now, I'm glad to be back, and I apologise once again for the delay in episodes. But it's great to have that barn done, and it actually looks really quite nice now. I do like the windows in the back. I think it looks quite cool. I like the open front as well. I think that's good. So from here in the garden, it just looks like a proper barn, you know, having the animals in there. I think it just looks, it works nicely, and it means, as I say, we can keep culling. I do not want cull yet. I might just actually give them, if I remember where I keep them, give them a load of berries and let them breed like crazy in here. They're all waiting at that door, so I shall go around to our new entrance, looking very pretty. Go into here. Actually, we'll split these. Half of them this side, half of them this side. There you go, guys. Breed. And there we go. We could even plant another tree in here. We could get more fun things going at some point, because I'd like to get some more cool trees. I've always liked this little clump here. That's kind of why I built here in the first place, as well as the berries. But yeah, we're looking pretty good now. The sun is going down, the barn is built, and we are going to plant all our seeds back and then get a much bigger garden in the future. Amazing. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Bit of a different one in the way that there's not many cuts, a lot of building again. I hope you've enjoyed it. We're back with you soon. I'm going to try and get some Farming Simulator going as well, if you're interested in that one. And I'm also thinking about the No Man's Sky episodes, because, you know, people have mentioned it, I've mentioned it, and the response is quite positive. I'd also like to reiterate the reason I've been struggling to make these videos, which is I've been doing lots of training as well for the marathon. Now, I had put the link to my marathon donation page in case anyone was interested. There's absolutely no obligation whatsoever for you to donate, but it's just there for your interest in case you were interested. I run it a week on Sunday, which is the 23rd of April in London. So if you're around, I mean, I'll be running it. But yeah, no obligation at all. But in case anyone was interested in donating, I'll put the link up in the corner now. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope to see you very soon in the next one, and take care. Goodbye.